Welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon. If it is your first time here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. Everybody, and I mean everybody, I don't ask this very often, would you do me a favor? Would you hit the like button on this video specifically? I just want to see if me asking you to like the video works. And see if the video does any better, see if it gets more likes. I don't know, it's a social experiment with Galadon, and you could be part of it, all right? In the meantime, yes, the Barbarian King is level 61, 4 levels to go. I feel rage gemming coming on. I feel like we've tried so hard so long to get him maxed out. He's so lonely out there, separated from the Warden and the Queen. It's about time to get him to 65. All right, also, something else I've been promising you repeatedly, Lalo attacks. I fear these attacks, okay? I don't know what it is. I have like a mental block against using Lalo. And yeah, it's been rough for me to break down and actually start doing these attacks. But again, like I say over and over, the safest, best place to try is while farming. And you'll notice right here, failing so far with the wall breakers. Check it out with the rage spell though. The wall breakers coming through. This is what Tribe does all the time. They make it look easy. And okay, so good news, bad news. Good news, I got through the outer wall. Bad news, I missed the King's ability and I'm still nowhere near the town hall. But let's remind ourselves, this is just the Fix That Rush account. It's not my main account. This is not a Legend League attack, not a war attack. We don't got to sweat it. When things go wrong, like the healers getting burned by an Inferno Tower, and then you going ahead and wasting a freeze spell that will ineffectively only pause the healer's death. I mean, these things can happen. Ready for the freeze spell? There it is. All right, so yeah, maybe not the wisest choice ever, but you know, we're learning, and that's the thing. That's again what I keep talking about, one of the great things about this account for me. And I feel like for everybody that's in Legend League that has a maxed out account, why not start another one if you feel like 8 attacks are not enough per day, right? Because a lot of players just don't feel like they can play as much as they used to because they're being limited in Legend League. I don't know. Personally, there are days when I have a hard time getting all 8 done, or I'll end up having to gem a whole bunch of troops just to get them started back up. But okay, let's get back to this attack real quick and watch Galadon. Yeah, just spam. Okay, it's spray and pray. I realize that this is Galadon trademark spray and pray loon deployment right here. Just smash a bunch of fingers on the screen and hope that they go there. Hope that somehow the town hall wakes up. Now, this is crazy, but somehow it did. Okay, maybe it was a lava pup from one of the lava hounds, but we do activate the town hall before 50%, and the balloons in the slammer get the town hall down for the 2nd star. And to be honest, I have no idea how that happened. I don't really require an explanation. I realize, of course, there are a few of you down in the comments already, or Galadon, that was definitely a lava pump number 7 from the lava hound number 1 on the left-hand side from the 11 o'clock position, activated the town. No, I'm kidding. That's not really what you sound like. But, you know, the YouTube comments are always kind. They're always nice, right? Of course they are. Nobody would ever, you know, insult me or do anything trollish down there, right? That would never happen. It's just like Global. It's a place for all to be kind to each other. And all right, thank God for filters. Okay, so let's wrap up this attack. You can see obviously not another 3-star, but it worked out okay. I'm happy because this was, again, kind of experimentation, and more often than not, these attacks are working out and we're picking up most of the loot. Just think of it like a taxation. You're losing some of the loot, but you're learning a new skill. You're getting better at a different attack. I just thought about that, and I think that actually works for me. Okay, so let's get on to some upgrades in just a moment. I wanted to show you one more attack against pretty much a fully maxed out Town Hall 12. I mean, this had just about everything. Now, the hero's obviously not completely maxed out, but everything else super solid, looking strong. This is how we are going to get one of these attacks to work for us. Now, of course, the wall breakers, that is a skill that you got to focus on. You got to worry about that wizard tower, the multi-target inferno, the archer queen getting in there with the healers. And then usually I try either the freeze spell or the rage, like right here. So the rage and the wall breakers come flying in, not exactly where I wanted them to go, but they got the walls open. Okay, multiple openings. And thank goodness the archer queen decides to go inside. And now, of course, this could have been done in that Sui hero Lalo style. where you don't have the healers at all and you just run in the queen and she takes the town hall down. Obviously that would have worked. She would have used her ability there and we would have gotten the first star, and then you have to worry about everything else. I'm not quite brave enough to go the full-on Sui hero Lalo yet, but you can see, and we've talked about this in previous episodes, that there are major structures of value that I'm getting down right here. The Town Hall, the Archer Queen, and the Barb King are both within range. It looks like, okay, fine. It looks like the Clan Castle might have been empty. I'm just saying, maybe the CC was empty. So it wasn't as tough of a test. But eventually, the Archer Queen is going to head on over and take out these heroes. There we go, with another rage spell. So again, just getting the timing. Oh, okay, there is a CC. There is a CC, although it wasn't the toughest CC ever to deal with. We've got the poison spell down. We got the Archer Queen out of the way. Deal with the Barb King and the Electro Dragons and the balloon. So we drop a freeze spell. And I don't know. I feel like this kind of like panic on the fly, use the last free spell because I had no idea where I was going to put it later in the raid anyway, worked out, and the Archer Queen has done a great job not only getting valuable structures down, but you'll notice she's gotten nearly a third of the base out of the way and an effective funnel has happened. So like we've talked about in other Queen Charge, Queen Walk attacks, there is that L-shaped remainder of the base. The Lava Hounds and the balloons are going to follow a relatively narrow path, and miraculously, the Archer Queen is still alive. So this attack has worked out pretty well, trying to get better at using the haste spells. I realize that my haste spells are terrible. Okay, I understand that they should be used much more strategically than I use them, but you know, let's just learn one portion of this attack at a time and remember that this is just Galanoob farming right here. Okay, so this attack going pretty much to plan right now. You can see the Warden ability getting through the Wizard Tower. We've got that other Inferno at the bottom of the screen. Archer Queen somehow still alive, but yeah, not for long. At this point, I really wish that had been a multi-target Inferno. If it had, is this a 3-star? Maybe a time fail as we got close, but you can see at the top of your screen, time is going to run out. And even with a bunch of heroes and whatever else left, I don't think we were going to quite grab the 3-star, but it feels good to be progressively getting a little bit better each day at a new attack. Although I probably will go back to P.E.K.K.A. Bobat, P.E.K.K.A. Smash, maybe even Queen Charge Hog Rider, maybe even Queen Charge Miner. That's still one of my favorite attacks out there, but I would let you guys decide as well. I want to hear what you guys want to see. Besides big loot raids, that worked out pretty well, 93%, and check out that loot. Pretty massive right there, and the Titan 1 loot bonus. All right, so let's get back into some more upgrades. Not the most exciting upgrades, but look at the walls. We are, there's a few more. I mean, this is painful though, I gotta tell you. To do like 3 walls after farming for half an hour to an hour is not a lot of fun, okay? And I can, again, I realize that this whole series might be becoming the Complain About the Walls series, but, players have been doing it for years, and it is definitely a thing, and I'm proud of you guys for doing it. Now, yes, we are going to spend some money today. We are thrilled to build, although I wish that these packages had more resources in them. I realize that's like the lazy guy's way out. I'm whining because I want to see, 10, 20 million in gold or whatever for sale at once here so I can get some upgrades done. These packages, the potions do help out a little bit. Obviously, the resource potions, the builder potions are going to speed things up a bit, and the books definitely saving those up for when we finally do decide to focus on upgrading things like troops and spells. We've been focused on defenses, walls, and heroes for the longest time, which is not really how I would suggest that somebody fix a rush. If you're going to fix a rush, don't do what I do. Do what I say, and that is upgrade those troops. All right, so let's go on to your favorite part of the episode, the status report, where we review everything that has happened up to this point. So the total amount spent today, it was the familiar $19.96, taking us to $33.57.86. The gems spent today were about $2,400, about $17 worth, and then the time spent, I believe that this was one more farming session, so another couple of hours ticked off. We are at 134 hours. Our next goals, I want your armies, viewer armies, let me know. And yes, finally, rage gemming the Barb King to level 65. It's gonna happen. I'm telling you right now. Thank you guys for being here. The episode is a little bit shorter, but I didn't want to stretch it out longer than it should be. So hey, thank you guys. Get out there, make the best of the rest of your day. Value every single minute. And I hope to see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
value every single minute. How much value? How many gems per minute, Galadon?